That, be sure to hit the like, share this content, let that friend or that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. The name is Law Nation. Perfect draft scenario times Dak Prescott deal. Come on. Mama said there will be days just like this. One day at a time, one movement at a time, brick by brick, we stacking these things together, baby. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Let's get it.
Run from it. Destiny arrives all seven.
They say ain't no party like a cowboy party. What about a Law Nation groove? Come on.
What more do you
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. The name is Law Nation Sports. Hope all is well with you all. We're going to talk about the perfect storm, basically. You know, in order for this draft thing to happen, we got to have the storm, right? The chaos and beyond. All right, Cowboy Nation. And on top of that, we're going to talk about Dak Prescott, the deal that he's dealing. The dude, I posted a video of him playing golf with his brother. Right, the dude having the best time of his life, and you still get the hatred amongst everyone, right? But that's okay. The Cowboys, we are in a situation whereas anything that we do is going to be perceived as a negative connotation, right? It's just how it is, and especially the mindset of it is that, hey, we haven't won in so many years, and we have a right to be mad. We have a right to be angry and upset, and no one can change that. And the problems with this team, the finite problem with this team is Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, and Dak Prescott. Those are the problems with this team, right? And everybody else is okay, and that's crazy, right? Everybody else is okay. It's just those three. If we get rid of them, keep everything else, we'll be okay. Is that what y'all getting from, from a lot of things? If we get rid of just Dak, get rid of Parsons, and get rid of CeeDee Lamb, the whole entire fan base will be okay. We'll be happy with it, right? That's just what it seems to be, because if you post anything about Parsons, he's selfish. If you post anything about CeeDee Lamb, oh, he's tender, and we ain't talking about the kind that you slide, And if you post anything about Dak Prescott, they say give Trey Lance a shot at it. Oh, Cooper Rush would do better at it. So that was how it is in Cowboys world. Everybody else is okay, right? Everybody else is okay. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. And let's go over these type of things. And appreciate everybody for your love and support. Yeah. As Modius says, those Cowboy fans, the fickle fans, man, there's more of them than the reality of the real fans, right? But then there will be those that will say, hey, man, just because I say I want to get rid of Parsons, just because I say I want to get rid of CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott, that doesn't mean that I'm not a real fan. You get those too, but that's just how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. But let's listen into the thought track, and this is from my guy Dre Jackson. He always bring in some good stuff and good content, and he repurposed a lot from 105.3 The Fan, and they went down memory lane of these type of things. Be careful what you wish for. There were 4 of the 30 touchdowns guys last year. Dak was one of them, right? And this is what I said before. Be careful what you wish for. You better be careful, and we're going to get things going. Just bear with me while I set this up. Appreciate everybody for jumping in, and salute to my Prize Pick people as well. Appreciate y'all. And check out Prize Picks. We are absolutely gaining more and more territories, too. So I'm going to go over that in a few. But before we get started, let's go.
877-881-1053 is the Franco Franco injury attorney hotline. And then you had some Dak numbers from last week.
So I saw that.
Let me know if y'all can hear audio. Yeah. Let me know if y'all can hear audio.
It's from the 33rd team. This is the last 30-plus touchdown passer for each franchise. And, like, it's a kind of like a, all right, careful what you wish for. You want to get rid of him, fine. But it could be way worse. Just look around the league. There were 4 30-touchdown guys last year. Dak was one of them. Purdy, Love, Goff were the other 3. And I just found it funny that there are some guys on here. There are some teams that have just been waiting and waiting and waiting. And this is the flip side to the argument. And I'm okay with going down this road because it's about upside. But you could be in a spot for a while. The Bears have never had one.
A 30-touchdown passer?
They've never had a 4,000-yard passer either.
Wow.
The last one for the Cleveland Browns is Brian Sipe. That was 1980. It wasn't even Bernie. Wasn't even Bernie. The Commanders, the photo's in black and white. It was Sonny Jurgensen. That was the last one. Miami, they think they have a quarterback. It was Dan Marino. Was their last one. The Broncos' last one was Peyton Manning. The Falcons' last one was Matt Ryan in 2018. Fitzpatrick for the Jets. Derek Carr for the Raiders, 2015. Eli for the Giants, 2015.
I love how everything pivots back around, right? There's a saying, do not spoil what you have by desiring the things that you don't. Because at once upon a time, the thing that you wish for, wanting, is something that you are really desiring now. So my thing is with the Dallas Cowboys, we have 2 quarterbacks in the last 30 seasons or 30 years that we had irresponsibility of, for 1, coaching, 2, building, and for 3, putting the best things in front of them. Even though it may seem as if though we can go back and forth and we can talk about with one thing is another, with DeMarco Murray, with this, and with the offensive line, with that, with the Tony Romo administrations when he was here, and with Dak Prescott, we can talk and go back and forth with the things that they had. But these things that are finite true, that the complete team building mindset has been porous on all aspects of it. Whether it's ham, no burger, peanut butter, no jelly. It's one of those things that we don't have everything at the same time. Whether it's we have the players, but we don't have the coaching, right? And those are the realities there. Let's listen to the rest of this, though.
You go down the road, and I'm not saying I don't agree with going down that road. But you go down that road, you have to accept that is the possibility. That you become one of these franchises that is sitting here for 5, 8, 10, or in the case of Washington, 55 years. And
Washington.
You got nothing.
Yeah, in the last 3 seasons where Dak's been fully healthy, 30 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 36 touchdowns, 9 interceptions.
That's the standard. Standard's 30 touchdowns.
He just finished second in MVP. I can't say it. I cannot say it enough times, and nobody remembers.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Cowboys, But what I'm saying is, collectively, the deal is with the Dak Prescott situation is this, quite frankly, that the Cowboys sullied and muddied the waters on building, team building. And those are the things that we are having issues with. Any other team would look back at this and say, okay, all right, for one, you can get yourself 30 touchdowns to 10 or 11 INTs. Not everybody is capable of doing that. So you take that and you move that to the side. All right, so what else do we need to improve on? Run game. How can I find me a back or an offensive line to keep this thing going so that we can alleviate some of the things that we are all trying to put weight on? And that's been the situation. like we went over the other day about contracts, that's been an Achilles heel of the Cowboys of not getting the financial arm together. Now, heading into this draft, we're going to go over the perfect draft situation and scenario. Appreciate y'all, man. As Modi straight up, H3, appreciate you. Kelly, appreciate you. Thank you so much for jumping in. Closet Sports, appreciate you. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute now. That's it. One of them days I got to press it, man. You Closet Sport.
Come out the closet.
Check out Closet Sports, man.
Come out the closet.
Appreciate you, man. I had to, man. Oh my goodness, man. All right, so boy, I love our community altogether. Let's go over this mock draft from my guy though, and this is from Cowboys Fan Talk. I like his mock draft right here. He got the Cowboys going with Zach Frazier, right? I do like the mindset of us trading back. I said that on a post recently, that if we move back, because we get more and more picks, more and more opportunities, more and more situations, because by far, we use the draft as our free agency, as our end-all be-all. It is the absolute silver and blue bloodline of this particular organization. The draft and the undrafted, right? Those are our biggest moments. And it would be our biggest time for us to look back at this and say, hey, these are the things that we are able to generate. And if we get this many guys, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 guys, and plus I think it's 15 people that you can scoop up from the undrafted class, right? Yeah, let me know if I'm wrong with my numbers there. So when you start to think of those things, ladies and gentlemen, and you add all of that together, shoo. That's 9 to 24. That's about over 20 different schools that people are going to be looking at. People are going to be saying that this guy can do X, Y, and Z. I like Zach Frazier. He's a gritty guy. Xavier Leggett, oh my gosh, man. He's your bigger wide receiver who will be your future's X receiver on the outside who can line up pretty much anywhere and everywhere on that LOS, and you can move him inside, outside, and he can be that guy that can give you yak abilities, right? Kyrie, Jackson, shout out to him. I'm in love with DBs, and I think that you can never have enough of them, right? When you look at Breland Allen, he's only 20. Like he can't go to no clubs out here in Dallas. He's not old enough. And you get him, they gave him a bad grade, a C- for that. But I'm looking at it, okay, he's your power back. Now, I get it. We do have Snoop, and I ain't talking about dog. We do have a Snoop over here who can be our quote-unquote power back, split back, or what have you, that can deliver some boom, run behind his pad levels pretty good. But, look, let's be real with it. We are not finna build our house around Snoop. Unless there's a dog somewhere around here. And then we have the Royce Freeman. We got Royce in them. I think that he is a guy that will make you pay when you have light boxes, right? And he can at least give you some yards where you got to honor that. But let's be real, man. These guys are available on the back end for a reason, right? They are out there on the streets for a reason. And when we start to think of these type of things, you got to go out here and finagle your way to get a younger back in this system. There's no way in life when I look at the quote-unquote offensive line that we may draft, and we go through without looking at a running back early, right? That'll be crazy. Trevondre Sweat. My guy Foots the King is out on him. He said that at one point he reported in 410 pounds. I said, God, no, where my button at, man? 14. God, no. Shoot, talking about running for the border. Shoot, 410 pounds. That's a big boy. Hey, But here's my thoughts on this. Even at 410 pounds, and he got down to 390. He's hovering around 375. So when I say, when people say, hey, he needs a sandwich, well, he need to take away the sandwich, right? And he don't need, shout out to my guy Voch Lombardi, he don't need Voch's peanut butter. No, indeed. But I can tell you that if you pushing big body cage, stop me for the 9-8. I got to sell 1 million copies. If you pushing around that stuff and you got somebody with that kind of size and talent wise, right, that it will help out Osa. Osa been a guy that's in. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm being real with y'all, man. Let me put the comments up and tell y'all about Osa. Maybe that will be my next film assessment. Shout out to you, Def King. Osa is a guy that when you start looking at, September, October tape, November tape, oh yeah, Osa tape good and get real good at you. But on late November, December tape, Osa tape, he getting kind of fatigued. So yeah. Somebody said, "Oh boy needs some lettuce in deep space." Shout out to my guy Dev King on the Kick app. So what I'm saying is basically is that we got to properly plan this out. We got to get somebody. Shout out to you, Lady Jessica. Thank you for jumping in. We got to literally plan this right. So you get a big boy down in there like that, and then you double up with Zach Zenter. This would be like, hey, if you falling in love with Michigan guys, hey, this be another Michigan guy, right? At once upon a time, we fell in love with Boise State guys. Would you rather have Boise guys now, or would you rather lean on the Michigan guys? And that's a whole nother subject line. Nathaniel Watson, look at his film. He's a sneaky, nice hitter at linebacker. And here's my other guy, Jalen Ford. Aggressing guy, coverage guy. We building. Oh, yeah, we'll be building. When you think about Jalen Ford, and they gave him a B+, and Fabian Lovett is the last guy who, just another big boy. Look at where he doubled up at. Double up at center and guard, which pretty much interior, trench warfare. And he double up. Linebackers are considered your front seven, right? And then he went back and pretty much, my guy was cooking with his mock draft. Interior. There was a lot of interior. Where the game is won and lost at, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the game is won and lost? I'm waiting for y'all to say it. Where's the game is won and lost? Down in the trenches, Big Sarge. Trench warfare. Oof. Where we lost, look, I get it. Dak Prescott wet the bed. I get it. Parsons wet the bed. Lamb, he wet the bed against that Green Bay's Packers game. But one can argue that the game is still won and lost down in the trenches. How many times did we sack Jordan Love? Can y'all put that down in the chat? How many times did we sack him? Appreciate everybody for tuning in. How many times did we sack Jordan Love? I want to see that number down there. Yeah, Kelvin, boy. I'm telling you, man, when God bless me, man, to give away stuff, man, like, man, bro, I'm going to be giving away some good stuff for the people, first people to put stuff down in the chat like that. Zero, Zelch. How many times did the Packers sacked the quarterback for the Cowboys? Can y'all put that number down in the chat? This is just down in the trenches. Do we not even talking about INTs and all of this stuff? How many times? Ooh-wee. Yeah. How many times? How many times did the Packers put Dak on his back? Okay, it was 4. I thought it was 5. Yeah, it was 4. I'd take 4. Yeah. He put that man on his back, folded him like a pretzel 4 times. Going into the game, if you had your prize pick money or your other monies out there and you had your money on the line, at face value, who would you take fronts? Would you take the Green Bay Packers front, or would you say, yeah, man, my Cowboys, I'll take the Cowboys front? Or who would you take? Swayze, what's good? We are in the soft rebuild. Dak coping, please. Yeah. I feel you. Ooh, we'll touch a little bit on that. Yeah, we'll touch a little bit on that. Yeah. Cowboys, Quincy Jones, not Carter, says Cowboys suck. Yeah. Face value, Cowboys, right? A lot of people were looking at it like, okay, yeah. On paper, we'll take the Cowboys. You know.
Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Let's get on the line. Let's get on the line, boy. Let's see if that factors in. And they got on the line. We were razor blade thin. Osa was like, okay, all right. Hey, they double team, man. Hey, Mozzie, man. Wait, Jonathan Hankins, man, can one of y'all big boys help me out? Come on, man. Hey, man, what's going on, man? So at the end of the day, when your resources are diminished or when you don't have the size, you just don't have the size, man. When you don't have the size, you just don't have the size. Old folks say this, and write this down, ladies and gentlemen. It's better to have the ability to take it off opposed to trying to find something to put it on. And then proceed with a slap to the back of the head. Now go in there and get your goddamn jacket. What them old folks right, boy. Get that goddamn jacket. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on, Grandma. Granny's gonna be hot today. And she said that statement. And I'm mad, hurt, slap you in the back of your neck. Who been slapped in the back of their neck by Grandma and them? Shoot that neck slap. I know. Because you talk back. You said, Granny, I don't need that jacket, man. It's going to be hot later on. Yes, yeah. But what the Cowboys did, they went into the playoff without the dang on jacket. They didn't think they need big boys. They didn't think they need linebackers, And shout out to Lady Jessica. She knows about it. She from the South. Grandmas and them, it's better to have that jacket. And then when you're driving someplace, always keep you a blanket or always keep you an extra jacket because you just never know. They were preparing people for life. It's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have the opportunity and not be prepared. So wear your layers. The Cowboys went in there with no layers. We went in there slim, no girth. Couldn't touch none of the walls, right? And that's the problem. So they was able to run. And they were able to do that. Aaron, not Rodgers, Jones killed us. He averaged in the first half 8.5 yards before contact. So you got to, yeah. Everybody recalling some stuff now, And man, I'm telling y'all, them grandmas and them's right, ain't that right? Let's say, shoot, all the old folks, man, shoot, in the chat. Over the course of the years, grandmas be getting softer and softer, like these new age grandmas with the stomach ring and the stomach, with the tongue ring now and all of that stuff. Them new age grandmas, I don't know about them. They twerking now. Shoot, they competing with the mamas and them. I seen these new age grandmas now, but I'm talking about the old school grandmas, man. You coming over the house, you gonna be picking up pecans and shelling peas, man. I'm talking about them grandmas, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And they with that 3rd and 4th grade education, man. Yeah. So all right, y'all. So that's just what it is right here. So this is a great mock draft, and I'm talking about continuity. Jalen Ford. You see what we doing now? You got Sweat from Hookham. Right? They've been a good team in the last 2 or 3 seasons there at Longhorns. You got Jalen Ford from the Hookhams. That's been a good situation for them. And then what's another guy that we drafted last season? What school did he went to? Overshawn. Can y'all let me know in the chat what school he went to? I need to know what school he went to and see what. That's why this draft is such a good one. Grandma at 35, David. Yes, indeed, boy. Shoot. Them sexy red grandmas, boy. It's a whole nother world out there, bro. Yeah, continuity, man, that matters, man. So shout out to my guy. I just wanted to say that it's because linebackers is just like that movie I watched a couple years ago, back when we were winning the Super Bowl. Who remember Jurassic Park? Not Jurassic Park, but the Jurassic movies. Yeah, it was Jurassic Park, wasn't it? Who remember the Jurassic movies, And they had those T-Rex out there, and then they had these raptors. And the raptors, they communicated with each other, although they were not as big as the other dinosaurs, right? But they knew how to communicate with each other because they was on the same page. I look at defenses just like that. When you have continuity and when you have camaraderie. Yeah, it was Jurassic Park. Appreciate you, Action Power. Boy, we doing movie history over here. Yeah. So you do all of that, shoot. We will have that mindset, and all Eric Kendricks, all we want with Eric is hope that he can stay healthy for one, and we want his mind. We want his mind to be able to be upon Parsons because he's going to play linebacker this year. I just don't foresee Parsons only being on the edge. I think that he's going to get a lot of linebacker tick, and if not,
get your up there, contain the damn ball. This is why we do it. Hey, too many missed tackles. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're too damn soft. I just hate mistakes. I hate mistakes.
Yeah, I hate mistakes. Yeah. So that's why I look at it from here. All right, appreciate everybody. Let's say this. Come on, man. Only 93 likes, man. Come on. Y'all hit them like buttons. And while we segue into this next deal, I want to tell you guys that for the draft party, man, we're going to have a whole party over here. And the party is going to be at Shakerton's 1409 North Collins Street. Let me see if I can find that flyer. Flyer go right here. Yeah. We're going to have Candace in there in the building. Shout out. and people say, hey, is that CD Lamb's mom? I heard y'all I ain't hear y'all, but I read y'all comment. They're like, is that CD Lamb's mom? Candace is not old enough to be CD Lamb's mom. Come on, y'all. Come on. Yes, indeed. If anything, she'll be his sister. But nah, she's a very good content creator. And she's going to be in the building. My guy, Boss Cowboy Sports, going to be in the building. Terrence Parsons will be in the building as well. And then my guy, Dak Attack. How about them Cowboys? I love the way he ends his statements there on his video or his closing deal there. And he goes right into, how? Where's my button there? Here it is. He said, how about them Cowboys? Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still them boys?
If y'all still them boys, put boys in the chat, man. We still them boys. Put still them boys in the chat. But I want to let y'all know that we will be live at Shakerton's. It's going to be a great time, a great moment with all of you guys. We're going to have other teams, content creators there as well, those that's in the area. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the globe, I want us to represent. So 1409 North Collins Street, Arlington, Texas, 76011. Come on with it. Come on with it. Turn me up.
I'm still them boys. I'm still them boys. Call and check on me. Hey, I'm still them boys. Them boys, them boys, them boys, them boys, them boys, them boys.
All right. Appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, so that was a good segue into this right here. Let's go over this. CBS did their perfect draft situation, and yeah, we will be live, Kelvin. So if y'all can't jump in and be physically with us in Arlington, I will have the whole setup with cameras and multi-angles, and we're going to have my girl Victoria. She's going to be singing as well. She just confirmed that she will be singing. Let me see if I can pull her content up right quick. And she's a real damn good singer, by the way. And it's all about us growing, man, and getting some great insights into all of this. Let me see if I can do this, build a plane as we fly. And find one of her songs here. Yeah. Y'all bear with me. Boom, 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 boom. And we're gonna segue it over here. This is my girl Victoria. She's gonna be there and she's gonna sing something. And she can sing, Let me see if I can find some of her songs. Here you go. She a boss.
You the one it costs, not me. I promise you like ecstasy. Oh, ain't no hell in my view. W for that new you.
Yeah, so she gonna be singing, y'all. And she's one of the artists that's here in DFW, and she's gonna be out there performing. As you guys can see, she's close. She's connected to a lot of things, and boy, I'm the connector, man. I'm the next Puff Daddy without the Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy Law. I'm one of those people. I be getting things together, man. So y'all be mindful of that. So y'all come on out, and yes, Victoria will be out here and she'll be singing for y'all.
Headed to the gym right now.
She's heading to the gym, man. That's good stuff. And we get things going from there. So I can't wait to see y'all beautiful faces out there and come on in here with y'all. Yeah, she sounds good, Kelvin. Yeah. So when I make it, and when we all make it, I'm like, this is the remix. Without the Puff Daddy thing going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, come on with it. All right, so let's go to this right here. This is the perfect draft situation and scenario, right? From CBS. So let's get this going. So we're going to literally break every little piece down. Let me know. Let's go on from here.
This is what the perfect drive looks like for the Dallas Cowboys. In the first round, Cowboys select Jackson Powers Johnson, the best and most physical center in this draft. Next, they select.
All right, so Jackson Powers Johnson. Come on with it. Let me know if y'all like JPJ.
Spartans, prepare for glory.
Sadiq says, what time the draft party will be? We're going to have, there's going to be 3 parties in a row. It's going to be Puff Diddy. Y'all crazy. It's going to be mix and mingle between 4 and 6. Let me switch it over here. It's going to be the mix and mingling at Shakerton's between 4 and 6 on Thursday. And then we're going to have our draft analysis at 6:30 all the way through the draft. And then we have our after party deal. So that's going to be until. So we're going to be live. The place don't shut down until we say so. So we're going to be up all night talking about these draft picks, talking about the future and beyond. And then we do a closing recap of what happened at the draft party. And we're going to talk about what need to happen on day 2. Those are our deals and things like that. So let's go. So with that being said, can't wait to see y'all beautiful faces out here at Shakerton's. You know, let's go one way or another. And I think the party would never end, right? Come on with it. But appreciate you guys. So JPJ, put JPJ if you want him in this draft. And here's what I'm saying. I know the medicals come out. I think that here's another thing. I think that sometimes people would sprinkle some stuff to throw out to hope that this guy can slip. Because now when you think about it and you look at everything, you can say to yourself, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to do it. Let me share this for those who want to follow my girl Victoria. Check out her IG page. Follow her right there. Let them know that Law Nation sent you all to her page and y'all like her music or what have you. But what I'm saying is, when you think of the small things that did people cheer when Travis Frederick was drafted? Did people cheer? Did people was jumping out of their seats when Travis Frederick was drafted? I think they booed Travis Frederick, right? You know, did they boo Travis Frederick when he was drafted? And I'm not saying that JPJ is Travis Frederick. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that people in the Cowboys community was not really pleased of the moment, right? And I'm just saying this right here. So if the Cowboys do draft JPJ, right, don't be sitting back here booing, right? You know, so that's just how that goes, you know, because let me see. Oh, boy, log out receipts.
On first. Maybe the Cowboys will surprise us here.
With the 31st pick in the 2013 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Travis Frederick, center, Wisconsin.
Wow, wow, wow. I have a 3rd-round grade on Travis Frederick.
Wow, wow.
He's a tough guy, especially in short areas. Dallas right now has Phil Costa, who's a restricted free agent. Ryan Cook, a retread from Minnesota. This is a kid, a typical Wisconsin offensive lineman. He's tough, he takes great angles, he's strong, but I had a 3rd-round grade on him, and I think it's a little bit of a reach at this point.
Let's laugh at that guy, man. Damn. Let's laugh at this man. Boo that man. You know, I had a 3rd-round grade on him. Shit. Who had a 3rd? Who else, man? Hey, who was booing that man? Boo that man. This was a reach. Stretch Armstrong stuff, you know. I can't find my boo button, but man, yeah. Hey, I got this right here for him.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Yeah. You had everybody saying, oh, man, it was a terrible deal, man. And shoot, boy, somebody right now would shave their kneecaps off, man, to have a Travis Frederick. I'm going to keep my kneecaps, but somebody else would shave their kneecaps off. You know, it was a reach for the Cowboys to grab. So, and don't have me to pull up Tyler Smith. You know, people were mad and angry at a Tyler Smith draft pick. So it just that with these offensive linemen, if the Cowboys do go down that road, just let y'all know that it could be a situation and scenario that if we draft JPJ, that's a good deal for us, man. Come on. All right, look out. Go Cowboys. But yeah. So, but the Mozzie Smith, I get that. You know, even I was looking at Mozzie in the second round, not the first round. So, hey, you know, but that's a whole nother conversation. Let's go to the next one.
Like Edgerrin Cooper from the linebacking position to help lead their defense.
All right, so in the second pick, he got the Cowboys going with edge. Coop, I'll be able to say Coop again. You know, of course, we still got Cooper Rush, though. We can still say Coop there. All right, so Edgerrin Cooper, to me, is a situation that he will learn everything and anything that he needs to from my guy Eric Kendricks. I do know that with my guy Mike Zim, it's a situation whereas you won't have those loose ends. And
Get your ass up there and contain the damn ball. This is why we do it. Hey, too many missed tackles.
It will be great for us to have a kid like that. He can play the lower thirds. He can come down. He can hit. He can feel. I think that he even have some edginess to him. He is a tackler that's out in space. He would avoid some stuff and still squeeze down inside and get to the runner. So it's one of those things that all can happen good for us. Those first two picks, these are identifying inside. I have Cooper as one of my favorite linebackers out of this draft. Of course, Peyton Wilson, Cooper, and then Junior Carlson. I see you, Big Sarge, but you ain't give me Cooper though. Ooh. Imagine if Cooper was on the Michigan team. Oh man, he would go in the first round. Oh man, Cooper would have went in the first round. If you pick up edge, I'm calling him edge. If you pick up Cooper and you put him over there, and on Michigan on that roster, he would win the first round. Oh yeah, he would win the first round, dog. I'm just saying, but I get you, Junior Carlson. I do like him as well. Cooper is a solid pick.
In the third round, they find their back in Bucky Irvin, who moves well in tight spaces and finishes runs in the red zone.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
The dude runs, man. Oh my gosh, man. Low orbital movement, low center of gravity. I get what most people are saying. That we already got a Deuce Vaughn, man. He don't run like Deuce. He's a different type of runner, y'all. So you get Bucky Irving, you going to see, and I hate to throw this. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to mention Emmitt Smith. Oops. You know, did I just say Emmitt? I'm not saying that he is, but I'm going to say that, hell, it's going to be hard to find him and tackle him. That's all I'm saying. As it relates to that, you know, running back that's shifty, running back that can get out in space, that can create his own lanes and things like that. So I'm looking at it from that perspective, ladies and gentlemen. And I get it. You know, we talked about on large levels of running backs that we need. If you fool around and get a Jonathan Brooks, you may not be able to reap the benefits from Jonathan Brooks until 2025. And we've seen crazier things to happen too. We did. We've seen crazier things happen as far as these things, but he's fast. He got good control, a balance. He's got nice center of gravity. He is, despite his size, he is very, very elusive and it's hard to see. And you can't hit what you can't see. And he ain't 5'5", by the way. He's 5'10". 5'10", 200 pounds. So I know some people got him at 195, but his low center of gravity, will be beneficial to him. And I think that he will be a good guy for us, man. Yeah. And I think he's taller than Emmett, right? He's taller than Barry. Come on with it.
Pick 174, Javon Foster has the potential to be a starter in the near future with some development. Pick 260.
He said with some development, so don't be looking for these guys on the later end. All I'm looking for is two in the possible. Out of this whole entire draft, I'm looking for two guys that can make some crazy stuff for us in the possible.
Miles Cole can develop into a rotational edge defender. Pick 233.
Look at him, Skip.
They doubled down at running back with Dejon Edwards, and at pick 244, you get a.
At 233, I like Edwards, but here's who I love more. If you can fool around and scoop up, what's that bloodline guy? Is it Frank Gore? Come on with it.
A hard-nosed defensive tackle in Jaden Crumdy.
Y'all know I like my Mississippi boys. So Crumdy.
This is what Jaden Crumdy. This is what.
God dog, get right here. Jaden Crumdy. So these are his perfect draft picks. I would tell you, Crumdy, if you look at his tape and you see what he can do, he got a good get off for a big boy his size. And those are things that we can still marry up if we decide not to go draft an interior guy early and go with, to me personally, I do like my guys list that we showed earlier. Let me see if I can pull it up again. I do like my guys list here. But if we don't do all of that draft trades and stuff, trade back, then go with this particular list here, and that will be the perfect situation for the nation. It is 152. Somebody said, Kevin Hicks said, you got an L, fam. Come on, man. All right, don't be like this dude right here. Now, don't be like him. Yeah, where he at? Let me see if I can find this clip, man. I'm going to find it for y'all. Yeah, hold on. Don't be like that guy, Mel Kiper's. You know what I'm saying? Was it Mel Kiper? Let me pull this back up one more time. Up one more time. Travis Frederick, right? Who remember that? All right, hold on. Frederick get booed. Let me see. Frederick. Yeah. Bad with him. Boom. Don't be like that guy now, fam. Don't be like him.
On first. Maybe the Cowboys will surprise us here.
With the 31st pick in the 2013 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Travis Frederick, center, Wisconsin.
Frederick, come on. Wow.
Maybe the Cowboys will surprise
us. Put it one more
here.
time.
With the 31st pick in the 2013 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Travis Frederick, center, Wisconsin.
Wow. I have a third-round grade on Travis Frederick, and I like him. He's a tough guy, especially in short areas. Dallas right now has Phil Costa, who's a restricted free agent, Ryan Cook, a retread from Minnesota. This is a kid,
Mike Mayer,
a typical Wisconsin offensive lineman. He's tough, he takes great angles, he's strong, but I had a third-round grade on him, and I think it's a little bit of a reach at this.
Don't be that guy. Went to 5 Pro Bowls later. Hey, it was a reach. Let us reach in this draft again, man. Yeah, let's reach in this draft again. All right, so with that being said, appreciate everybody for jumping in. Let's look into this right here. Appreciate everybody, man, for your support. We do have some pick selections from my guy Marcos, man, on PrizePicks, and we're going to see whether or not that we can engage with this. He got Joe Embiid more with 8.0, and then he have Jared Allen, not Jonathan Allen, but Jared Allen with 8, and then he have Aaron Gordon, he have Josh Hart, And there's Jonathan, all of these Jonathans, Isaac, and Jalen. Okay, let's go. We're going to use his picks, and we're going to see whether or not we can copy these type of things over here and get things going. And if it don't work, then we gonna talk about him real bad. Let's go with $100 to get that 1,000. Matter of fact, let me just go 150. I don't like 100 like that. Yeah. We go with that. We're gonna place our entries here. I'm gonna share these entries, and you guys can do the same with PrizePicks and have fun with it, man. And PrizePicks also open up at multiple different locations now. We picked up and we added more and more states. So check PrizePicks out at your location and see if they added your state so that you can get to fun time with us. And let's go, baby. So check out PrizePicks, and you'll be in the mix too. I got another entry here. I got 2 picks to pay $300 right now. Luka Doncic is winning for me. I just need Anthony when he plays tomorrow to shoot less than 3 threes. You know what I'm saying? Or make less than 3 threes, and then we'll be running off with the plug with that one. So you guys check out my PrizePicks and check it out. My guy Austin Powers, man, he been doing a great job all year. I think he made well over $2,000, $4,000, $5,000 this season. So, hey, appreciate your action, man. Hey, when you hit big, man, continue to send some love over here on Law Nation to help grow, baby. Appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in. I got a few. It's going on 2 o'clock here. We got a few minutes, man. I want to hear your thoughts on today. Let's get some fresh callers in. If you haven't called in before, try to jump on in. And,
I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down.
657-390-7391 is the hotline for You're Mine. Let's get it.
I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again.
Yeah. Bear with me. Come on.
I'm just doing me, everything is on me. You matter what.
Let's get it. Shout out to PrizePicks.
You are the only participant in the conference.
Yeah.
All participants are muted.
Mic check. The number, the hotline for your mind, 657-390-7391. Yeah. Kareem says he only do football. Hey, check it out, man. Check it out. Kevin Hicks says all of a sudden you get 53s all of a sudden. Yeah, that's how that goes too. Yeah. Appreciate everybody, man, for jumping in. 657-390-7391 is the hotline for Your Mind. Come on. 3 days until showtime. Look, I'm going to tell y'all this, though. Mic check. Make sure my audio is straight. It's going to be a party from the 956. You in the mix. Come on live with us. Talk to me. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. What's good? What's good with you?
What's up, Law? I'm actually, I'm your notorious spammer over there on the green side. I'm Kit.
Say that one more time. I couldn't get you.
I'm your notorious spammer on Kit right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to throw you some support.
Oh, appreciate you, man. I thank you so much, man. The Kicker app is something new for me. You know, I always like to be on all platforms, and every platform, any new or any old ones, I'm there, man. So even if they kick back MySpace, I'm gonna be there too. But what you got for me, man?
Nah, I'm actually, I've been calling about 20 something times already. This is the first time I actually get in. I'm always working, brother. I'm actually. Everybody knows me on the YouTube channel. I'm Toxic Splendor Poppy, and I've been over here supporting you on the Greek side and just trying to send you a salute, brother.
Hey,
I commented earlier on your page about that promotion you did with what was it, the row?
Yeah, the row.
And,
yeah,
bro, man, you're getting it, Law. The energy you bring, everything you bring. Remember that this world revolves around energy, vibrations, and frequencies. Mm-hmm. So the way you're living life, the way you're going about it. There ain't no better way, brother. You take care of everything the way you're doing it, the right way, the way you're supposed to, and you can see it, the future steps that's going to be taken, ahead of you in your life. And yeah, man, I'm just calling the salute. I didn't really have too much of a say so on the Cowboys content. I just barely got in right now, trying to spam and support. But yeah, just wanted to send a salute to y'all and Cowboys Nation, and yeah, we're here for everything, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, we vibrational people, man. So, hey, the higher the vibration is, man, the better things will open up for us, man. And I try to pave the way, man, for a lot of things. If I can't get it done, I'll find someone who can. And DeRoe, he's a hell of a artist, and I can't wait to see how this new album is going to really kick off in the future. I'm just glad that I got a chance to be a part of it, and we got some bigger and some more brighter things that's happening as we speak on this right now. I just don't want to outspeak my wisdom teeth, bro. But yeah, it's about to happen, man.
It's all right, Law. We know what's coming for you. You're doing great and everything, and that's what happens when you're trying to strive in everything and be greatness. Greatness attracts to you, and you have a great day, Law, and yeah. Salute, Cowboys Nation.
Salute, man. That's my guy right here, man. Positive vibes, man. I really appreciate that. I know that we in certain things, man. That opportunities open up. But sometimes I be in a place where I just can't go. Right? I was invited to do halftime stuff at L.A. Clippers, but things came around that I couldn't make it. Right? Have opportunities to be last year and the year before that, and right now going into this season, go to 49ers camp. They have sent me over to Cincinnati's camp. And I say, man, I love the Cowboys. I don't want to stray away from the things that I'm doing with the Cowboys, right? So if I wanted to, and I'd be getting some trolls from the 49ers people. I get some trolls from the Eagles land and from Washington. I'm like, man, yeah, you may troll me, but the people that you like on your team know me and they don't know who you are. But I don't flex like that, But it is what it is. As we get more and more involved in these type of things with Law Nation Sports, I mean, the opportunity is crazy, right? Washington, I can go to their camp. Eagles land, I can go to their camp. But I don't boast about a lot of things because – it is what it is. And then at the time last season, I had some things that happened that was close to me that I couldn't go, right? But everything happened for a reason, especially during the Oxnard time and training camp. So the doors will be open as long as you grind. And my guy Koye, check out him, man. We got some things that's brewing up, and I can't wait for it to materialize, and it's going to happen even good for him. We working on some good big things for the future, and if you guys continue to help us out, man, we small, we independent, but man, it's about to happen in a larger way on some of the things we got going on. And salute to Ryan Garcia too. We got some things that's in the mix with his team, and I can't wait for that to materialize as well. So let's go, Cowboy Nation, and everyone that's listening. Marcus, man, you're live from the 513. Talk to me.
Hey, what's good, Law? How are you today?
Oh, well, all is well. I can't complain, bro. Mm-hmm.
So I called in earlier on a Skywalker show, and I was talking about the draft, and I want to see your perspective on this as well. So first round, because I've been doing a lot of mock drafts, because I want to see the type of depth that we have available throughout the draft. And I was thinking, first round, I say we go with center, either JPJ or Barton.
Okay.
Or, if we have the opportunity and it's good, even trading out of the first to get a couple more, second, third, or fourth rounders to add to our draft class, I feel like would be ideal, because there are centers in the second or third that we could get, such as a Zach Frazier or a Van Pelt from Georgia. And then what we could do then if we trade back is we'll have extra pick or two in that second to fourth area where we can then grab a defensive tackle, grab our center, grab our running back, and then potentially even a corner or a receiver in that area.
The trade back situation scenario out of the first, I think that, the Cowboys always going to want something day one if they can have it that way, due to the NFL would love for the Cowboys to do something day one, right, instead of waiting for day two for multiple picks. I think that there will be teams like the guys that you mentioned, Zach Frazier, Van Pelt, JPJ to a degree if he falls down in this draft. If we trade back enough and still get those guys, then that could be a plus for us if we still do it in the first round. I think they value the fifth-year option as an organization, and I think that they would love to do something in the first round. But I do like your choices there, Marcus, for all that you said about what we could do. I do like those choices there.
Now, do you prioritize edge over linebacker or linebacker over edge?
Depending on which round. Which round are you referring to, first and second, or later in the rounds there?
I would say, which one do you prioritize first to look for?
The most valuable pieces on teams are edge rushers, right? That's just the bottom line. I mean, either you got a quarterback or you got someone who can stop that quarterback. So that's your most valuable pieces. So I would prioritize edge rushers over linebackers. Now, for this particular team, it's a layer question there, because if we talking about in the second round, third round, then who I have on my board, then I start looking at what can I get out of a linebacker? Can he do edge rush things? Is he a pure linebacker that can cover out in space? Linebackers, to a degree, we are still playing a lot of nickel, even though we're going to go into a more traditional set. Teams throughout the NFL still play 60% nickel, meaning that there's only two linebackers on your team. So I need me an edge rusher that can be linebacker. I need a linebacker to be edge rusher, so I'll prioritize it from that perspective. But if I look at my at this draft, for me, my depths of watching college film is not as vast as my guy JC Network. We'll be live a little later on today. But for me, the edge rushers in this draft, if you look at it and you say to yourself, who are the creme de la creme, it's a thin market. It's not a real deep one as it was in the past, So I'm looking at it, if you're going to go with edge rushers, you're going to have to get someone early. And I don't think that you will find that guy, in my opinion, later on. So you got Latu, you got Dallas Turner, you got Verse, you got the Chop Robinson, and that's about it as it relates to like the people that you really want on this team. Everybody else is going to be developing time. So I just look at it from that aspect. So I'll prioritize my linebacker if it's in the later rounds, if it's in the third or the fifth or something like that, over edge rushers.
Okay, because I would say, me personally, I'm not exactly going for directly a pass rusher as my first edge draft pick. More so of like an edge that's able to set the edge, stop the run, maybe get a little bit of pass rush as well. I saw like in the second and third rounds, there'd be players like Trice, Nealand, Doris, as well as Darius Robinson. And I feel like those type of figures are perfect for Zimmer's scheme and what he does. That 260 to 285 pound range for the edge that can also flex into the interior as well.
Now, out of that group there, I do like Darius Robinson. He's 6'5". He's a guy that works out right here in Dallas, by the way. And he was just here. He was just here last week, couple of weeks ago, with my guy B-Tuck. He got strong hands. He can fit the run. He's a shooter guy. He's going to play with everything. And the great thing about this if the Cowboys do, let's say, for example, draft a Darius Robertson, it could be a situation whereas that would be a great situation for him because D-Law will be able to pass the torch over to him. And he's a bigger guy. He's like 290-ish. So that will be a great pickup for us because then the same training, they use the same off-season trainer, and then they'll get that continuity going. And the great thing about this is, and I'm not beating up Aiden Durday, but there was a trainer, and I can't say his name, but you guys can connect the dots. He said that basically with some of the guys that he had to work on, he had to untrain some of the things that they were learning bad far as techniques wise, right? So because they were trained improperly, But here's the good thing. Greg Ellis and this trainer, they come from the same philosophy on how they approach with their feet to hand and to their hip to hand. So that's going to be a plus for us just by getting rid of a guy who trained guys a different way. So that's going to work out for us down the stretch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I see there are quite a few real solid actual linebackers that you can pick up later on, such as a Jalen Ford. I'm not sure if you've seen him from LSU. His name is Omar Spates, but he had over 300 tackles in his first 3 college seasons. And then there's also Tyrus Knight from UTEP, I believe.
UTEP, yeah.
They're pretty decent, and they could be later round picks just to develop underneath Kendricks for a year or two.
Yeah, I'm looking for blood in the water guys, sharks. I'm looking for the people that come down, hit field, and I think that holding these guys accountable to those things gonna pay dividends for us as well. When you have a guy by Zim and Paul Gunter and Jeff Z, and then you have Greg Ellis, they're not finna play around with this soft tackling stuff. They're not finna play around with this, I'm not coming down to field on fourth side. You're going to have more of those guys holding these boys accountable, and you're going to see the differences on this team. And that's why when we get out there to Oxnard, it's so important for us to get out there to show you guys those things, right, of what they're going to do opposed to what they did last year.
Yeah. Now, I have one more question for you now. In this draft, ideally, do you prioritize picking a linebacker first or a cornerback? Because cornerback, man, let's be honest. We do have Diggs, we have Bland, we have Lewis. Lewis is going to be our nickel. Bland is, our outside second. Diggs is coming off an injury. And honestly, we still don't 100% know what we're going to get from Bland as a 100% outside corner all the time.
Yeah.
So say one of them gets hurt, then what are we doing? We have J. Lou, Bland, and then Eric Scott, for example. And what are we going to do with Izzy?
I think that, for example, when you look back at this list, when we started talking about DBs, let me go to this list right here that my guy did on his mock draft. And I get it. We talked about length and we talk about range or what have you. With the 87th pick, he got Kyrie Jackson right out of Oregon. He's a rangy guy. He's tall. He's like 6'3.5", and he is a guy that can do some stuff for us in a pinch. And I think that he's a physical player. These are the kind of caliber of players that Zim like. And one thing I can tell you that Zim got out of his bag as a DB coach, right? Prime to this day still calls him for technique training. And then we already have an Al Harris. It could be a situation and scenario that even to a degree, the guys that we already have here, like the Eric Scotts of the world, to a degree, Izzy can give us more and more and better results than what we see in the last 2 or 3 years from this secondary. Now that you have wisdom and understanding and knowledge of the game. So I would prioritize linebacker over DBs. And I do get your point, whereas we still need a spot on this team, someone who can fill in that avoidance area of Stephon Gilmore. But I'm quite sure they called Stephon and said, hey, keep your phone on ring because after the draft, we will be calling you if we can't get the people that we want from this draft. And they may circle back for him.
If we could re-sign Gilmore, I feel like that would just solidify our corner room. And it'd just be really nice for this one season.
Yeah, for one season. And Zim is good with older DBs, right? He gave Terrence Newman new life, right? So
yeah, he did.
Yeah. Terrence Newman, put it like this, we played against him in 2016 when he was on that Minnesota's team. That's how long Terrence Newman been around. So that's crazy. But I think that I trust Zim more, and then I trust whoever they get in the undrafted pool as it relates to those DBs. There's going to be somebody that they're going to get that we're going to break down, and they're going to have the range, they're going to have the length, the speed. They can come from some school that we never heard of, and that's going to be one of our guys. It's going to be a shining moment for us in this 2024 season. Watch. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm also going to say I'm looking to create my own Cowboys podcast. You have any advice on that?
You don't have to get the most expensive equipment. You can start off with your cell phone. Consistency is the key to Cowboys content. We got a lot of people here, but I would always lean on, at first, if you can, do some collabs with people starting off, right? Just so someone can know who you are. But then after you do those first waves of collab, then try to at least get your own thoughts, your own opinions out there. And I would aim for anywhere between 4 to 6 minute videos. And once you get that rhythm going, then you shoot the 10-minute videos and go live at least 3 times a week. Go live, even if it's for 15 to 20 minutes, talking about this team and what we need to do to help things going. And then you can be cooking it, man. I've seen people like Skywalker do crazy things and grow. I've seen this other guy who's going to be the rookie of the year, man, and his name's Dak Attack. It's so many. It's so many. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to come up with a award system, whereas every year we just do these, who's the rookie of the year, who's the content creator of the year. Yeah. We rent out a hall and we give out trophies and stuff. I think that there are thousands and maybe millions of people, man, that's doing this. That's a whole lot better than what I can do, right? And that's what I want to always continue to encourage people to continue to put out content and continue to grow. And I think that you got a great insight, my brother. And, hey, go with it, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm on this every day. Like, I'm always into the content and figuring out what's going on. So I'd love to do that.
Why not?
And I already have a podcast on my YouTube channel because I'm a holistic healer, as I told you before.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I have guided meditations that I've produced myself.
Mm-hmm.
I have a podcast. I have shows that I've made and produced.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to step over into this realm and get my voice out there with you guys.
Hey, man. Hey, go at it. And you still in Cincinnati, is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Shoot, come on with it, man. Hey, we Cowboys everywhere, man. I can't wait to see your first episode. Just let me know, man, and I'll share it, and I'll jump on, if time warranted.
Wow, I appreciate that, man.
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
man, I'm still hoping for that Cincinnati and Dallas Super Bowl one day.
Jeez. And we got to come out with the win, especially with those circumstances. Hey, and it will be good. Hey, NFL word and all of the Illuminati people and the Bohemian Grove people. Hey, wouldn't that be a great storyline to tell? Didn't Mike Zimmer coached over there at some point in fashion, Come on, let's make this be the 2020. Yeah, revenge type of thing. Let's go, man. I'm all down for it, bro. Let's go. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. And I'll drop my YouTube channel for anybody that is into meditations or holistic podcasting. I'll drop it in the comments for you guys.
Okay, what's the name of it? Let me search it right quick and we'll pull it up.
So it's a Sacred Light Healing and Wellness.
Spell that out for me, bro.
So SACRED.
Hold on. SACRED. RED.
And then Light, LIGHT.
Mm-hmm.
And then Healing and Wellness.
Healing and Wellness.
Yeah, so I'm a Reiki practitioner. I'm certified in crystal healing. I teach about the chakras, and I also help with inner child healing, as well as trauma healing and all that stuff. So that type of stuff I talk about on there.
Most certainly. You got the yours, the one with the lions and everything on top, right? You get the lions. Simba. Yep. Simba. All right, appreciate you, man. You deliberately disobeyed me. I'm going to share your content, man, right now, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, bro.
I appreciate that, brother. Good day.
That's indeed. Good day, man. That's a good call from Marcus. Yeah. Simba, you deliberately disobeyed me. But, Dad, I wanted to be brave. Son, remember being brave. Y'all remember he had that conversation with him? That's what I thought about when I saw his page up here, man. You see it over here, y'all? Yeah, y'all see it over there? Simba. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm subscribed to him. See, boom, he got his first subscriber, right? Well, he got his 422nd subscriber. So, yeah, I mean, Sacred Light and Healing. I can't wait to get to over there to the Cowboy stuff, and we'll talk about all of that, you know. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. With that being said, it was a great show today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank those who were able to jump in and be a part of these type of episodes. And let's go. T'Challa. Yeah, he plugged that one in. Yes, indeed, man. Hey, he could probably be the next Rookie of the Year, man, or Content Creator of the Year. That's what we're going to call it, Content Creator of the Year. Newbie. With that being said, remember who you are. You are my son, the one true king. Remember. Simba didn't want to remember. But I want to let y'all know, remember who you are, Cowboy Nation. You are the one true king. And although we stuck at 5, we just got to take back over the Pride Lands. We got to stop eating stuff that we don't supposed to eat. We got to get back to eating. We got to get back to owning. It's quite strange that I believe The Lion King came out in 95. Everything came out in 95, huh? Or 96 or something like that. Y'all look it up. When did The Lion King come out as a movie? But need to be part 2 over here. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Marcus. Shout out to the people putting 309 in the chat. Sparta!
Give me my theme music.
Yeah. Come on, here we go.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Come on with it. They say a prize fighter, even when he's down, even when he's out. Unless he's Devin, you know, he continue to swing. Yeah, Kelvin says it came out in 94. I can't stand 94. That's when them damn 49ers, Dion, Primetime Sanders, he PI'd my guy. I'm never going to let it go. I'm going to be old and gray. But I want you guys to continue to fight. I want you guys to continue to push. And don't give up. Believe it or not, it's harder to give up than it's continue to continue. Let that sink in. Lord, it's easy to give up. No. Look at the things you built. Look at the moments that make you happy with this team. Look at the legacy that you bring. Look at the mindset that you have at the table. So many people want to throw in the towel right before they cross the finish line. I say to you all, figure out ways to reinvent your fandom. Yes, you may be angry and upset with a player on this team. Maybe they don't look like the person you want. Maybe they don't act like the person you want. Maybe they don't throw the ball like you desire. Maybe they don't run like you desire. But damn it, you've been a fan of this team before they was even drafted to this team, before they was even selected to this team. So don't let them turn you away. Don't let them change your mind of this team. The same could be said with Jerry Wayne and them. You was a fan before they even bought this team. So your love and adulation is here, and it's never going to go away from what they do or done or did with this particular team. And that's right, J Business, Law Nation 2.0. Check out that page for all type of motivations for any situations, without hesitations nor deviations to the matter. Remember who you are. You are my son, the one true king. Remember. Yeah. But remember this. If you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, and plan. Oh yes, and plan, and lose all terror of your mind. If you would simply, just simply go after the thing you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty, Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening, just like my guy Marcus, you will get it. Cowboy Nation, that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember,
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Let's go, baby! I'm ready to put on some pads, man. I'm ready to put on the helmet, man. I'm ready to get out there. Come on, man. A new beginning on Thursday night. Somebody's going to make a play. Somebody's going to make a movement. Somebody's going to make something happen for the nation. Yes, indeed. Let's go, new media, baby. I see y'all. Let's get it. Mama, I love you. Let's go one way or another. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
Give me my thing,
Yeah.
I just wanna
Come on.
Can we check or something?
Spartans!
Let's get it.
Prepare for glory!
I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel it.
Lately, I just want to run it up. Come on, baby.
Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
What more do you want from me?
Kinda check us on. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Shout out to you, gay man. Shout out to my dog, Sway. Hey, come on. Riggs. Come on.
Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Rabbit now.
Hey.
I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with J, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now.
Come on.
Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf and I'm not feeling it.
Come on.
Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit.
When you lay your head on that pillow,
I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals.
Rewind game. Shout out to those.
I just wanna run it up. Yeah.
Rewind it for your mind.
Kinda check us on. Lately,
1409 North Collins Street, Arlington, Texas, 76011. Come on, hit this number up, 682-248-3545. Keep it live.
Too many foes and clothes.
Hey.
I be at home alone. I be in zones alone.
I be on road alone.
I be really in the field. Let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Kinda check a song. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too. Count it. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Too many missed tackles.
Lately, I just wanna run
We're too
it up.
damn soft. I just hate mistakes. I hate mistakes.
Lately, I just wanna run.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
Talk stuff. I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's a better team, and I'm sticking Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You gonna flap the hat one more time for the Eagles for the hard fight they did?
Let's go, birds fly, Eagles fly. Still Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah. Let's get on up out of here, man. One love. If we offended any of you guys, charge it to my head, not my heart. Let's go ahead and get on up out of here, baby. Yeah. We about one love, baby. Yep. Shout out to Def King. 55, keeping it live over there. Shout out to you. Shout out to my guy, Jay Business. One of the guys that still support Law Nations 2.0, which is the Motivations channel. Appreciate you, man. I see you over there commenting. Hit you all alone. Don't let them hit you, baby. We growing too. Shout out to 007 Kevin. I follow. Come on, baby. Until next time. Shout out to Sadiq too. And salute to all of the people, man, that's shooting me cash apps. We love it. Shout out to Candy Locker Room. I see you. Let's get it. Hey. All at one. Don't let the street lights hit you all alone. Until next time. You know it's dangerous.
It's an evil world we live in.
I be on. Play it too. Right. I'll follow. Wherever you go, whatever you do, play it too. I want me some L'Oreal. If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far. So far. Come on, choir. If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far. So far. If a paper crane can fly. Yes, indeed. Hey, let's get on up out of here. Let me see if I can find some other audio on my way out because, yeah, we always want to support. Come on, let's get it. Let me see if I find one other audio. Let me see if I find it.
And it could have been us, but you ain't bet your
Come on with it. Come on with it. Let me squeeze this audio over. DJ Law.
business. You know I'm a boss. And it could have been us, but you ain't bet your business. You know I'm a boss. And it could have been us, but you ain't bet your business. You know I'm a boss.
We about, baby. Come on. Shout out to all the boss ladies. Let's go. One love. And let me get my guy up in here one more time with y'all, man. And then I definitely gonna dip up out of here.
It's an evil world we live. Hey, ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still in ball? Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still in ball? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still in balls. Hey! Woo! Hey! I'm still in balls. Oh! I'm still them boys. I'm still them boys. I'm still them boys. Yeah. I'm still them boys. Call and check on me. Hey, I'm still them boys. Them boys. I'm still them boys. Now y'all don't want to call and check on the pastor.
Hey, how's that even possible, man? Let me see what the Jets did, man. Hold on now. Who did they did? What they did now? Hold on, what the Jets did. Hold on, man. I'm sitting here trying to. Jets sends Wilson to the Broncos for a fresh start. Wait a minute. On my way out, man. Look.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
All right, so breaking news. The Jets traded quarterback Zach Wilson to the Broncos. Now, dang. What they getting? They getting a first round draft pick in return, right? It got to be one of those type of things. Man, and this news so fresh. Shout out to EJ Business. Let me see what everybody else is saying on this. So, breaking the Packers trading there. Wait a minute. Nah, this got to be some type of spoof, right? Wait a minute. Hey, this can't be. Huh? All right, Green Bay receive. Wait a minute now. It's old, right? It's old, okay. Let me see. Breaking news, Packers. Yesterday, that's old, okay. That's old. Let me see what Adam Scheffner talking about. Okay. None of this stuff is. But I know the news is real, though, right? The news is real. All right, let me get out of here. I must have hit on the wrong button right here. Similar post. Okay, that's what that there it is. The most outrageous Broncos have crossed. Why everybody ain't talking about? Is it that fresh? Broncos seeing okay. Hey, number 3 is still available. Broncos get rid of their Wilson and get a real Wilson. Hey, somebody will go viral right now if they say, hey, Broncos finally get their brother Wilson. Zach Wilson got more sauce than Russell Wilson. Hey, don't shake me with the butter knife, y'all. Y'all know Zach Wilson got more flavor than Russell Wilson. That's funny, though, you know. Hey, this could be us in a few years, though. Us looking for another quarterback. You know what I'm saying? If we don't fool around and get this thing going. Look at Broncos quarterback room right now. Oh, my gosh, man. Broncos country, let's ride. Oh, all right. Well, somebody said who? But Zach Wilson, man, I remember. I'm old enough to remember people were saying tank. I'm old enough to remember people said tank for Zach Wilson. You know, he's only 24. That's crazy, huh? Yep, Gio, it is true, y'all. Look, there wasn't no calm report. I trust Jay Business. It came up on the NFL app. So yeah. Let me see. Let me do this right here, man. Put y'all hands together, man, for my guy, Jay Business, man. Let me see. Put your hand together, man. Yeah, so it is accurate news reporting right here. 3 minutes ago.
What do they actually do at quarterback for this season? Like, do you draft someone? Do you roll with J.J. McCarthy? Because, you know, the problem to me with drafting someone is it seems okay right now, but you have to think about what that roster is going to look like by the time the draft rolls around. It's going to be pretty thin. And I'm not sure that that's a situation that a rookie quarterback can survive in. What would you expect them to do at quarterback?
No matter where they go, Sean Payton's going to have to look himself in the mirror and say, I'm going to have to have patience. This is a guy who came in and says, if I don't make the playoffs, I'm going to be really disappointed. Well, you didn't make the playoffs. And now you're probably not going to make the playoffs for the next 2 years the way it's looking like. Let's say you draft a quarterback, you let Russell ride it out 2024, maybe 2025, and then let your guy you just drafted, take over. Boom. Perfect scenario. Russell Wilson can keep you in games while you have a guy you can develop in the process.
Right.
So that's not going to happen. I think there's two quarterbacks in mind that kind of fit what Sean Payton wants. And I think that's Bo Nix and J.J. McCarthy. If J.J. McCarthy falls at 12 and they love him, I think that's the key, then I can see them doing that. But
so y'all help me out. So that means the damn Jets got the 12th pick. Ooh, the Jets should go to the Super Bowl. The Jets should go to the Super Bowl. And let me go to Tankathon right here. So you got this throws a wrench at us because what we ultimately want, we want other teams to draft. Who do the Jets need though? Because we got the 24th spot. Who do the Jets need? Y'all help me out on my way out. So this now throws this kind of thing in there. So the Jets need a wide receiver and an offensive line. The Jets don't need a wide receiver. Garrett Wilson, but damn, you match up, if you give Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson, and let's say, would Neighbors fall to the 24th spot? Would you get even more? Could you imagine if all of a sudden that Marvin Harrison, I would press the conspiracy button if all of a sudden, if that bullshit happened, man, come on, man. Hey, the Jets better win the Super Bowl. Oh, they have Mike Williams too. So who do they need? They need an offensive lineman guy, huh? Dang, that could hurt us. They need the offensive lineman guy. I think PFF mock draft simulator. I don't think it's gonna be even updated yet. It did. It did update it. Okay. Let me go right here. One round. Let me go back. Hold on, y'all bear with me. Go right here. This throws off everything that I'm gonna have to hit my guy up. We go slow. Go Cowboys. Star draft. Caleb Williams, Drake May, J.J. McCarthy, Malik Neighbors, Joe Alt, Fashanu, Vars, Graham gone, Lathan gone, Bo Nix gone. Oh my God, that would be crazy. That would be crazy if they are able to if the Eagles get Brian Thomas. That's crazy, right? So Caleb gone, Drake gone, which is I'm not worried. Look, Washington, y'all can have Drake May. J.J. McCarthy is the same thing that they just had over there. J.J. McCarthy and old boy is the same quarterback to me. You know what I'm saying? What's the Bama quarterback? Now he's going to what's the damn game? Mac Jones and J.J. McCarthy, same person. All right. Malik Neighbors, Joe Alt. They'll be good for the Chargers. Jaden Daniels going to the Giants. That's good for them. It's going to be somewhere along the line problematic down the line, but it's good for them now. Rome gone. Dallas Turner, that's such an Atlanta trade. That's such an Atlanta pick. Marvin Harrison. I think, look at it. I think that's at play. I think that if Fashanu or Marvin Harrison, I'm going to play that conspiracy button if the Jets fool around and get Marvin Harrison. Ooh, Garrett Wilson. Oh, my gosh, man. They're going to be really good with Aaron Rodgers. And, of course, I know y'all said they got Mike Williams anyway, but that still could be at play. Fashanu, it'll go right here. Vars. Then we on the clock. Let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can get Cooper DeJean. Latu. Newton is still there. Our best option would be to trade back, y'all. We at this spot, whereas any of these guys, yeah, it would be good for us to get Cooper DeJean. Latu, it'll be good for us to get him. Newton, it'll be good for us to get him. But I think in the heart of hearts, it'll be better for the Cowboys to just trade back. I think so, you know. I'm just going to wrap it. Chop gone, Tyler Guyton gone, Kool-Aid, Xavier Worthy. All right, boom. I just picked up Cooper DeJean just to get that A. But let me see if I can. How do I look at this draft again? All right. It's crazy, y'all. How can we look back at this draft? Full result. Here we go. All right. And I just did this for entertainment purposes right here, but let me see. Latu. He goes. Chop goes. Tyler goes. Kool-Aid goes. Worthy. Oh, my gosh, man. The damn Lions going to look so good. Darius Robertson, he's such a 49ers pickup. And then AD goes to the Kansas City Chiefs. So Rich just getting richer right there. So anybody that we really wanted to trade back for, like if we really want that center, they'll be available. You see how this thing goes? And this is just us just using this mock right here. Because are y'all really moving furniture around for Tyler Guyton like that? Jordan, what's the Jordan kid? You know, Jordan Morgan. Y'all, he's not even in the first round. Oh my gosh. So, all right. So I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. It's crazy how this stuff can go, though, ladies and gentlemen. Depending on who's at, oh my gosh, man. It's a very weird world we live in, man, and it's an evil one, right? Like literally, where the Lions are at and where the Chiefs are at, they still get some good players, and don't even have to second guess it, right? Not saying that we not getting a good spot or a good player at the 24th, but it's just how the value just line up for those boys, right? And anybody else that we kind of move back for, right? And I say the only thing that if you look at Kool-Aid going to the Bills, they need a wide receiver, right? You know, so that this could be flawed in a sense, but if they going with best player available, I like Kool-Aid or what have you, but they're going to need a wide receiver over there for Josh Allen. I don't think that they will allow this to happen. I think that Xavier Worthy can either go to the Bills or AD can either go to the Bills. I don't think that will happen ultimately. But if the Cowboys, if they want to make a splash at wide receiver, we could get one of those boys too. But Cooper DeJean, I just went with that. Just think about this: the Cowboys get Cooper DeJean, you would never have to worry about a DB for the next 2 or 3 years. You'll be set for DB. Like your whole secondary, you don't even have to worry about second guessing that. You will have Bland, you'll move Bland down inside. You will have Trayvon Diggs, who you don't have to rush back to get back, right? And then you got a guy, due to the new rulings of special teams, you even got a special teams guy / you got the best DB out of this class, you know. And I know you can go back and forth with Nate Wiggins and all of those other boys. But let me get on up out of here, man. I'm just going to go with BPA, man. Hell with this, man. This draft is crazy. Salute. I'm about. What's good? What's good with you, man?
Hey, I just got a Seahawk group locked in.